Hello and welcome to my video review of AvatarBuilder. So once you log into AvatarBuilder, you land here at this sort of dashboard. This is a familiar face and we get news. So we want to go to create video first, and it's highly template driven, this, and you get an avatar and words and voice, and let's see how sort of good it is. So I'm going to pick this one. I quite like this chap. So now I've picked this and I need to go to choose the template. So I click next. Now within this, we've got our blank canvas and we've got our niche areas. I never use the niche areas in these softwares. I much prefer blank canvas because I'm not any of it. I'm not an air duct cleaner. I'm not an airport transportation. I'm not an allergist. I just make videos for YouTube on photography products and more recently video editing software. So anyway, blank canvas, and we can click here or we can click next, but it's not always that simple. I'm going to go with the one that featured in the initial video type. So I'm going to go for Michael and click next. Now here is where we can add our content really. The content are the words for this. So I'm going to tick background music and I'm going to just select hi-fi. I can listen to it here and I'm going to listen to it now. That seems okay. So because I'm British, I want to find UK or something that sounds British. We've got US English. I don't really want that. British English, here we go. And I'm going to go with George. Can't use a ready-made template because I've not got that package, but I wouldn't want to. So I'm going to type something out to say. So I've typed away, and what will happen with this text, it will be recorded text-to-speech, which is probably what a lot of people are going to want to do. You can record audio, you can do your voiceover yourself, and because of the package I've got, the upgrade, I can do speech-to-text, and we'll talk about that later. I can play the combination, I can adjust the volume. I'm just going to drop the music down. Obviously, I can upload my own music, and I'm just going to bring the volume up here, and I'm going to click next. So it talks about the text position. So we can pick the font. I'm going to leave it in default so you can see what the default is like. It splits it into scenes. We can think of these scenes as slides. I can go and add another slide. I can edit things here. And when I edit them on the slides, it affects the main text here. So I can go and add another slide here. I'm going to put that exclamation mark back. You'll see what happens with that. I'm going to put big G photo at the end. And you can see big G photos come here. So notice before I could select them by clicking on them. Now I can't. I can't select what's next. I have to go to this next button. To me, that feels a little bit inconsistent. I can change the text colors. I can put a logo in. I'm just going to leave it as default for now. So I can customize my avatar. I don't know why I'd want to. I can take the tie off. That's less formal. I'm going to take the tie off, and I can change things, but really I can only change color. I can't add a hat. I can't add other things. I can just change color and take a tie off. The software is advertised as 3D Disney Pixar. I don't think that's strictly true. It's a very good avatar. We're not talking Pixar quality though. And because of the package I've got, I think I can save the outfit. I can save him without the tie, and I can change his eyebrow color, you know, that sort of thing. I'll just take the tie off for now. So now it's done its generation, it's generated things, and we can add background media if we want. We can add video in, and adding video in is quite useful. We can change the transitions between slides. I'm going to leave it as default though, because default is what you get with the lowest package, and I'm going to click next. Now I need to give it a file name, and I'm going to call it YouTube test. The resolution here, if you have the standard package, it's 720. If you pay for the upgrade, you get 1080. There's no point even having this option because you only get one choice. And if you don't choose it, it goes to the default anyway for your package. So I click create video. Now, what's impressive is it's taken me here before when I've used it, and you can see I've done some trailers for my podcast and some other things, and there have been times when it has stalled. It's hung up and it's timed out, or it's hung and I've just started again. When you create your project, I think the idea is it's very quick, but you can't save it. So if something happens to your video, you've gone through it, you've typed it out, and there's a problem, you have to start again. That is frustrating, and many times I've had to start again. Here I've done some tests, and I'm just going to show you them while this renders in the background.
If you are in need of a dentist, you probably have a lot of questions, such as, will my procedures hurt? Do you accept my insurance? Or even,
So that was one where I used the text that was already there, the dentist text.
Hello and welcome to the 160th of a second photography podcast. Each week I release a new photography podcast episode. You can listen on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Anchor.
So this was a little trailer for my photography podcast, and this works really well for small little clips like this. However, this was a full episode. Now, with the standard package, I think you get 6 minutes of render time, so you can make a video that's 6 minutes long. Because I've got the upgrade, I can go to 15 minutes. Now, this episode was 8 minutes, maybe just under 9 minutes. And if I go to preview, and you can see here I've got my logo added, only goes to 1 minute 41 seconds. So for some reason, even though I was on the right package, it did not do the whole thing. Don't know why. That's clearly a bug. This one here, I put an image in the background, so that's really useful. So you can put images in the background, you can put them in for all slides, you can put them in for different slides, and you can also put video in, which again is really useful. And just if you make something, then you can very easily use the software to make a trailer for it. Great. Now still, things are loading. Things can take an awful long time. Now I hope that gets better, but at the moment it takes a very long time. It says it can take up to an hour. I mean, I've only made a really short video and already it's taking ages. Probably it's under 10 seconds. That's not good. Now while I'm waiting for things to render, I'm just going to talk about the different upgrades you can get. So I've got the agency upgrade that gives longer render time, that gives 1080p, and it gives a few other things. And in addition to the longer render time and 1080p, it gives speech to text, which I'll talk about in a moment. This, I think, is another potentially good upgrade should it work properly, and that's the template hub. And the Voice Pro I'm not really interested in, but to show the agency and the template hub, I'm going to go back to create video. So if I scroll down to here, we've got these mock-ups. Now these look really good, these mock-ups. So what you can do, you can show your products in the background. That's really good. You can do your video, your website, whatever in the background. That looks really good. So let's pick this up to 60 seconds and click on choose the template. Now you'll notice everything is premium here. So I would need to do an upgrade to get it. And you can also see we've got a bit of a problem with things loading speedily. Now, just to be fair, I have checked my internet connection. I've used websites where there's quite a lot of heavy data moving between me and the internet provider, and they load fine. So YouTube works fine, and I've checked this just before recording this video. So the fact that these run slow is not due to my internet connection. So this looks quite good. We've got things like laptops in the background and things like that. This looks like a really polished product, but unfortunately I can't test it because I don't have that upgrade. So I'm going to go back to this video type. And for whatever reason, I can't go back. If I click on this, it'll tell me I need to update. I'm stuck now, and all I can do is click on create a video. It says, you sure you want to leave this page? I have no choice, so yes. We can do green screen as well, and we can do images and frames, which I don't really get. So I'm just going to pick this standard one and go to next. Pick the template, let's pick the basic one again. Choose the avatar, let's go for Aaron. Now what I can do is I can upload a file. I can upload an audio file, and it will transfer the text here, and it will sort out all the slides and stuff. That text will come up, so I'm going to do that now. I guess I need to pick the accent. I'm going to go with GB English. I'm going to select from library. So these are ones that I've attempted before, and I say attempted because it hasn't happened. So it's interesting that for text and speech it says gallery. So I'm going to pick this. This is a small episode here. It's 8 minutes 53. I can preview it if I want. Hello and welcome to the 160th of a second photography. So I'm going to stop previewing it. I'm going to select it and I'm going to click next. And when I talked about attempted, this is what happens. So I can have 15-minute videos, and you can clearly see that was 8 minutes 53 seconds. I just get the spinning wheel forever, unfortunately. So I've never really got past this stage, because when I import a a sound file, which is an MP3, and it does its conversion, it's never worked. So because of that, I don't think the upgrade to agency is worth it, because the functionality today, when I'm recording this video, doesn't work. I can't speak for in the future, but today the functionality doesn't work. I've sat here for some time and now I'm going to give up. I can't move on to I can click next, but it doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to have to go back to my videos. And yes, I want to leave the page. So this is now rendered and I'm going to do a preview.
Hi, this is a test of AvatarBuilder. The concept is very good, but is the delivery any good? Let's find out. Big G photo.
And now I'm going to show it in the downloaded full screen version.
Hi, this is a test of AvatarBuilder. The concept is very good, but is the delivery any good? Let's find out. Big G photo.
Now, unfortunately, if I wanted to go back and edit this and maybe change the transitions and do something different, I can't. I would have to go and redo the video. So there's a slight workaround for this that I've discovered. Go through all this again. Oh no, we had Michael, didn't we? When you get to here and you type out your text, just copy it and stick it in a document somewhere else. Save it as a text file, save it as a Word document, but then if you need to go back and edit it, you can. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some recording of audio. So I'm going to do a voiceover. Hi there. Welcome to this test of AvatarBuilder. We're going to look today at, is AvatarBuilder any good? Certainly the concept is really good, but how well does AvatarBuilder live up to the concept, and how well does it deliver? Let's find out. I've recorded 17 seconds of speech. I'm going to go on to next. And again, I get the spinning wheel, and unfortunately, I suspect that it will be a spinning wheel for a very long time. And actually, that wasn't too long. It's gone into the next thing and it's put it into scenes for me. And let's just read what it's got. Hi there, welcome to this test of AvatarBuilder. We're going to look today at, is AvatarBuilder any good? Now, I might want to put the any here and not have it here, which I can do. And I get 100 characters per scene. Any good? Certainly the concept is really good, but how well does our top builder live up to the concept? So you need to check it. I don't think I said that. I think I would have said AvatarBuilder live up to the concept, although I can't actually remember what I said. And how well does it deliver? Let's find out. So I'm quite happy with that. Next. It's going to have the tie this time. Now this time I'm going to do some different transitions. So you can see, even just loading the transitions, it's slow. So we're going to slide left. I'm going to put apply to all. That's fine. I can change the avatar position if I want. That's quite good. Again, we're getting this slow loading. All lines of equal width. I'm going to check that and apply to all. Tells me the duration up here, which is quite useful. Give it a name, audio recording, test. Pick 1080, create the video. And we're going to see how that comes out once it's rendered, because as you know, it takes a long time. So I'll check back with you in a moment. So let's talk about the conclusion for AvatarBuilder. I had really high hopes for this, and I think AvatarBuilder is fine if you're doing very small videos, but it doesn't seem good and it doesn't seem to work for longer videos. It does take a long time to render, and I've got stuck in the preview screen where it's just, I've got that spinning wheel before I can finish my video. Now, other negatives, you can't save things, you can't save your progress, and you just have to start again. The outputs are very good. Do I think it's worth getting the agency upgrade? I don't. One of the big selling points for me, and maybe I made the mistake and I misunderstood it, but one of the big selling points for me was that you can use your own voiceover and you retain your voiceover. So for like my podcast, this would be a great way to get my photography podcast onto YouTube. YouTube. If I could just put the audio file in and then it does the text as well, that would work really well on YouTube with a person there, and then I can put images in the background. That will work so well. However, it doesn't do that. So I don't think the agency upgrade is worth the money, and unless it gets drastically better, I may consider asking for a refund under the 30-day refund guarantee. So unfortunately for me, AvatarBuilder, the concept is amazing. The concept is really good, but I feel a little bit underwhelmed and disappointed by the execution. Hopefully they'll bring out some updates that sort of fix this, because this is the sort of first week of it being out, but I'm a little underwhelmed, unfortunately. Do let me know if you experience the same problems in the comments. Do let me know if you think an update has come out in the comments, because I can always revisit this. But as always, thank you and goodbye.
Welcome to the YouTube end screen. This section of the video has been made with AvatarBuilder. Perhaps you'd like to check out another one of my videos.